I don't want to put tape in here when we slide this fender in, because then it's a pain in the ass to get the tape out. So we're just going to slide some paper towels in there. Maybe. Grab the fender. You're getting one over here first.
On the rear.
Those nuts start hard. We'll have to put a wrench on them.
I got a wrench here. I can get them in and I can go up there and tighten them up.
Got to come down.
Yeah,
We'll go.
more, like that.
Lock Ryan's fingers in there.
Go clutch.
I'm not going to put bolts in these middle holes yet because we're working on a, for lack of a better word, a bitch bar for the back of this, and I've got to weld some pieces on it to make it fit. We're still fabbing some of the stuff up for this. It's getting a big old school bar on the back with an old school king queen seat.
This one?
That's it.
Found it.
The other bolt.
You have washers on that?
Which is all in the black chrome. Yeah. You sure that's the right bolt? Nuts?
They don't twist on, they're just tough. What size is that nut?
9/16.
9/16?
And we'll be putting one more buff on this when it's all finished.
Loosen it.
Loose one?
Yeah. I'm ready. Something up there. Stupid wrenches.
Sounds like a parade.
What I'm doing right now is sand and clear coat. Anytime we airbrush, where there was mask at, some other spots, it's gonna leave a little bit of a paint line. So we take sand out all the paint lines and then buff the tank, and then we'll be putting it on the bike. Take out any little dust nibs or anything that might be laying in the clear, and make it all nice, flat, and pretty. that looks like it's ready to buff. Doesn't take much. I used 1,500. I could use 2,000, but it takes longer to sand anything out. Ryan disappeared right before the dirty part, didn't he?
You did that.
Ryan's been hit many times. Oh crap, we don't have a.
What do you want? Get my hands on that.
Comedy Central on YouTube.
Okay, let's flip it around. And out here, the edge of the table. Fingers. Now the trick is to buff this and not catch it with a buffer and fling it across the room and have to go back to paint booths with it. Like we almost did. Drop it on the floor. If the paint holds, it's good.
Test.
You more clear.
And then, see right there, we're ready to install this side. And there'll be a little bit more buffing that has to go on, but I like to get it on the bike to do the final buff on it. Because we'll use a micro glaze on it to finish out the buffing, but it's pretty there right now. Go ahead and peel that tape. Gotta raise that bottom out a little bit.
You want this all the way tight or just tighten up and then it'll fall off?
Just snug. We'll go over bolts after we get done with everything. I was having a tough time getting that one to start.
I did with the other one too.
Try that. Does it look straight?
Actually, it doesn't.
Yeah, it don't look straight.
It looks like it's cocked
Yep.
that way a little bit.
we go. We're not doing a final tighten on everything. We're just kind of getting stuff snugged up, making sure everything mocks up right. One side bolted on. And Ryan's putting the other tank on. And he's starting to look like a motorcycle again. We're still waiting on a part for the primary. We got a nut ordered for the primary to put in a regular compensator instead of this straight gear drive. But at least we can get the tanks on and mounted and fuel lines, run, get oil put in it, run the motor, test everything. And the owner will be getting it maybe by the weekend. Actually, it's already the weekend. Maybe by the end of the weekend, he'll be happy. Just to see her done. We still got to order some shocks. I still don't have any real soft tail shocks for it yet. And by the way, if you ever got a wipe compound or anything, your hand's a lot smoother than anything else you're going to wipe across this clear coat. Normally I use those blue towels that you can buy at the Walmart or the hardware store. They're made by Scott. Don't use Scott makes 2 branded towels. Some of them are paint safe and the others aren't. Don't get the ones that aren't. The ones that aren't look like they're plaid knitted. These are blue towels. Hold on a second. These towels right here are paint safe. Notice how they're just blue. The others have a dark blue stripe in them. You don't want those. You want these. These you can wipe clear coat. Fresh out of the paint booth after it's just barely dry. You can wipe down clear coat with these and it won't scratch clear coat. So we'll check back in with you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have parts for a primary. We can get this thing finished up, started, get it off the table. We still got to sandblast the dash. The dash has got a bunch of crap yellow paint on it. We've got to sandblast the dash and get it black and finish doing a handlebar wiring. And we'll be ready to call her done.